The arches of history when symbols repeat themselves.
Is this what we're really doing in this country? We can't even feed our own people. We can't even house our own veterans, get them the proper medical care that they need. But we've got millions and millions of dollars to build arches for the president, right? You know, history repeats itself. Looks very familiar to me, considering I'm German. Hold on a minute. Look familiar? Yeah, looks very familiar to me. And you guys want to live in a country that he looks up to people like that? This is astounding. That you people would choose to allow people like that to use our money to inflate his ego. Right? Yeah. You people support judging people by the color of their skin, by the way they talk. Who are you to judge? You want to sit here and say that the left, the Democrats, and I'm not even Democrat, just so you know, hate America, hate God. If anybody hates them and hates this country, it's him. Who would want to idolize people like Germany, Russia? Is not real? I could keep going. It's typical colonizers. What we need to do is give this country back to the people who rightfully own it. Because all of us here are colonizers, especially. Are we really living in this society? Where has all the compassion went? Oh, wait a minute, that's woke. But you wanted us to be upset and have empathy for a little boy that was at the inauguration, right? That had cancer? Yeah, that was just a trophy to him. Do you honestly think he cares? Insurance is going to go up if his parents pay for his insurance. It's going to be going up. If he's on Medicaid, that's going bye-bye. Because you people think that people that aren't us don't deserve that. First of all, we brought the slaves here. We. Where'd we come from? Europe? Sure did. And who'd we take it from? Let's see, the Native Americans. So this is just, as I said, history just repeats itself, and you're going to allow it? I'm 50 years old. I'm not going back in time. I grew up in this mess, and I refuse. I broke that cycle. I broke those chains. Being a child, knowing what racism is all about, telling a grown-ass adult, being the age of 3 and 4, that he was wrong for doing the things he did at Central High School with the Little Rock Nine and others was not appropriate. And he would laugh and tell me these stories, these atrocious stories. Do you think I want to see that happening in my lifetime? Never. Do you think I want to have it happening in my child's lifetime? Never. My grandchildren? Never. You people need to wake up. We should have been waking up and stopping this madness as soon as he got in. But you're too complacent. You're too scared. And you have every right to be scared. We all should be. You have a choice to fight it now, to have your freedom later, or just give it up. And God knows what's going to happen to you. If there's any inkling to, the way I see it going with these pictures and stuff that are happening, with all this hate, we're not spreading hate. The left is not spreading hate. What we hate is what you are all about. We don't hate God. Do I come on this app and shove my religion down your throat? Absolutely not. I shouldn't be subjected to hear about your God. You guys look at me like I'm a disgrace to society because I'm Muslim. I just don't get it. This country was founded on freedom of religion. And all I hear is hatred towards people's religion. I don't care if you're Christian. I don't care if you're Catholic. I don't care if you're Presbyterian. I don't care if you're Jewish. I don't care about any of that. What I care about is how your heart is. If you see your neighbor struggling, are you going to cook a meal and take it over to them? That's what we care about. And you want to talk about being the moral side and having compassion? You have zero compassion unless they believe the way you think. We are all entitled to think the way we want, as long as it doesn't hurt others. And unfortunately, the right always wants to hurt the left. I'll vote for complete dictatorship just so I make them leftists pay. Who thinks that way? Evil, vindictive people think that way. I don't wish ill will on nobody. But you best damn well believe I'm not going to sit idly by while you try to hurt us. Hell no. I'm no fool. Daddy didn't raise no fool. Daddy raised me to question everything. As I should, since he should know how our government works. I have stories that I could tell you about that man and what they did to him in the military. Henceforth, why I went through so much abuse growing up. I don't want to live in a world like that. You need to help your neighbors, whether you like them or not.